Welcome Cancer to your January 2017 forecast by me, Ellie from Hypnoyouellie. I am free for your private readings. Go to www.hypnoyouellie.com. Please check your sun, your moon and your rising videos, as quite often I get the same cards. And if your sun sign is not resonating with you, your moon and rising sure will. So let's get started with your work, finances and study, Cancer. You do have the World card, a major arcana card, telling you that you are at a major crossroads, a major moment, place, situation or person coming into that area of your life, and it's usually after a time of bad luck or things not going your way. So first and foremost, you're graduating. There's completion, the end of a long journey. For some of you, this is no longer being a student and now entering the workforce. For some of you, this is retirement. There's a sense of coming full circle and having that satisfaction, that completion, that pride in your work and what you're leaving behind, what your legacy is. For others, this is about having that satisfaction in your work, completing a major project, completing a series of study. If you're working and you had to get a new license or you had to do extra study, you're completing that now. For others, this is moving on to another level, whether you leave this company behind and go on to another, or you're just transitioning into another role. But there's some sort of completion and being very proud and satisfied with the work that you've done and moving on. For some of you, this is you being the newbie at some stage, and now you are doing the same to somebody else. So maybe you are the trainer now. Maybe you're the one that shows the new person around. Maybe you're a mentor. Maybe you've taken the training role over. Maybe you are giving back to what someone had did for you, and you've got that sense of pride and you are feeling like you've achieved it, you've made it. For some of you, this is getting the accolades, getting the awards, getting the feedback, getting the job, and this is after determined hard work. With your home, you do have the 9 of Wands, and so for you, Cancer, you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, where this has been a long time coming. Now you might be exhausted, and maybe you've been battling this person, maybe you've been looking after this person's mental or physical well-being, maybe this is someone you're involved in as a parent or a partner, whether it be your parent or you're the parent or your sibling that you look after, or that you've been, whether it be financially, physically, mentally, that you've been looking after this person or battling with this person, and you're at that place where things are, you know, I've had enough. Okay, you're standing there and you've got all these other rods that have been and gone. These are milestones, these are events, this is time, and you're leaning against your own support, and you're battle worn, and you're like, well, do you know what? I have had it. I do not know if I can do one more. Also, there is a, this is the 9, which is Sagittarius, which is about expansion. So you might be expanding the home, expanding the waistline, you know, getting pets, getting pregnant, people moving in, sharing resources, all of those different things. It's also about higher education, higher learning, religion, culture, philosophy, expanding what you know and what you've always known, expanding how you've always lived. It is your home life and your work-life balance that you are changing, looking at, expanding. With your health, you do have the Knight of Swords, and this is, I see as an 11 card. This rules your legs. So this rules your arteries, ankles, calves, legs and shins. Mercury retrograde, I've had this with so many people that I've read for, and they're like, oh, my ankles have been in pain as of today, which was the very first day of Mercury shadow. So, you know, we've got those areas of your body which could be A, causing pain, B, we've got blood clots, swollen ankles, issues with those areas. So do have mind control. this is also, because the card says go slow. So, you know, breaking a hip, breaking an ankle, twisting an ankle. So accident prone during this period. So do take care, Cancer, and look after these areas. There's also 5 around this, so this could be 5 years of this, or this is the 5th time this has happened. If this is a long going, it could be, you know, diabetes causing, you know, leg issues. It could be heart problems that are causing the salt, water, all of these things. You've got to look into. So if it's not an accident, it's a symptom result of an other ongoing health issue. Now there may be a rush. Or you know, pushing for an operation. Take your time before you say yes, because or maybe somebody else wants to you know, is insisting that this needs to be cut out, or insisting that you need an operation, or you are. So that this will come into play, Cancer. With your love, we do have another 9. So I'm wondering if it is the relationship. Maybe if this is a child or a parent and that you're looking after, it's getting in the way of you being open to a relationship. Or if this is a partner that you've been looking after, this is has been some sort of restriction. Because 9 is expansion into the wide world, but in the home life there's some kind of burden, wearing down battle, and then your love is saying, well, you're here, you're nearly at that success. So you might meet someone who is from overseas, from a different culture or a different type of person, and this is, you know, someone that is quite well matching for you. For those of you that are already in a couple, this is talk of, or news of, or being on the same idea of going on to the next level. You may be planning a trip, you may be planning to go on to the next level in a relationship, but there are seeds on this, and you are growing this, and this is something that is expanding and can have longevity. You're very close to success, but the red hat is on the bird and her. So this is a great idea, or the joining of a mind, or that your intuition is telling you something and then you hear it. With your Dora Virtue message from the angels, we do have Grace and Antoinette, and we do have Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael is helping you with your physical ailments. This looking after someone, or this long battle, has caused you so much stress, and you're running around doing everything. You very well may break an ankle, twist an ankle, break a hip, a knee, a shin, whatever it is to do with what I said before. Archangel Raphael's there. He's saying, do you know what? You need to look after your health, and here I am to help you with that. I'm giving you love. I'm giving you that support. Please take it, rest, put your feet up, and go slow. Grace and Antoinette is saying that, you know, you or the other earth sign in your life is somebody's not being empathetic or sympathetic, or taking what the other person in the situation, they're not taking the other person's feelings into account. It's all me, me, me. If you were in that person's position, how would you feel? And maybe that's the way to sort this argument or agitation out. Say to them, do you know, this is how I feel, and if you were me, you know, is it reasonable for me to have this feeling, because this is where I am in the situation? When you explain it to someone like that, you're both congruent, you're both on the same page, you're both opening up to each other, you're communicating, and that is where there's going to be relief through this. So Cancer, I hope you've loved that reading. I'm a Cancer moon, so it's very, it resonates with me. Be kind to you and those you love, and have a wonderful new year.